Gold is always better than money. Money in the bank. Seniors eager to leave home is an important tool for some who have supported and judged. Picture of a woman in a swimming suit. Statewide People's Petition to Control Taxation. Page 2455. Petition to Control Taxation. The anatomy of in halls of Congress, smoke-filled rooms are the order of the day. U.S. Capitol, one of the few workplaces left that still smoke. Okay to light up. Slim edition. Race projected to be close. NYPD. Ives coming. People friendly. You see an aging generation. We see a golden opportunity. Investments. Page 2456. The home of seniors' independent living. Book cover, Liberty and Justice, Historical Role of American Constitution. Picture of a quarter. Silver proof, $5.95. August 23, 2004. Cartoon pasting up the wallpaper. Section 1 of Article 10 of the Constitution. Page 2457. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve did not exist prior to reorganization in 1935. Never placed assets into any trust set up by a lawyer if they want to place a bank fiduciary as a trustee. While struggling to rebuild, Susan is driven crazy. Unmarried women have voting clout if more voted. Democrats would benefit. Ad for silver quarter, limit of 5. Tape 2, early 1980s, the IRS reported 30 million people were not filing returns they thought were required. 45 million in 1996. To disrupt action begins. Any candidate who underestimates the potential of tax revolt is a political idiot. Warning sign to those in Washington that taxpayers are tired of being overburdened. For a reason, a hospital. Page 2458. Tax Talk Free Health Checkup. United Foundation at Open Door Mission Outreach Center, Methodist nursing students. Overcome the scare. Royals catch round robin. Picture of a woman get 10 years back. Success is usually in the culmination of controlling failure. Finish each day and be done with it, and done with what you could. Blunders, absurdities crept in. Forget them. Tomorrow's a new day. Begin serenely. Ralph Waldo Emerson. When money matters. Page 2459. I'm 43. Recommended dosage. You got milk? Assumptions influence women's actors to climb steep hills requires slow pace at first. William Shakespeare. Blue Summit, Global Experience, Arts and Gifts. Filling you up. Important minutes. Book cover. Germanium. Testimonies. Sum up the trustee. Beneficiary is a trust entity. Trust takes on an independent life of its own. Windsor worked hard to become incontinent. Picture of a fat man. Page 2460. Strongholds. Alphabetized by. Cartoon spiderweb. Basketful of bargains. Donate plasma. It's a home run for everyone. 25 years. Picture of a basket of veggies. Available in Omaha, surrounding area, Dr. A. Breathing problems? Make the right choice. Church of God. Page 24, 61. Meet on God's Sabbath day. Woodhouse. School at the world's largest garage sale. Picture of lightning in the sky. Romantic scorching. Affordable living. Coca-Cola. Smuggle. Where and when. Get into the pool. Rollover loans. Boston Police. Britannica. Page 2463. Rollover loans application. Anger may become commonplace emotion, tough to deal with. Most of us have not been taught how to deal with anger. Dealing with anger. Some show anger in appropriate ways. Angry people give us advice about it. 5 out of 4 people have a problem with fractions. Constitution written in 1787. Page 2464. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Articles. Page 2465. Picture of hands holding a child and an adult. Picture of mountains. Picture of candle. Federal government obliged to respect citizens' rights. Scripture, Proverbs 5:20. Captivated by an adulteress, you die for lack of discipline. By editors of prevention, we shall steer safely through every storm. Safekeeping, look forward to the changes. Consolation, earth hath no sorrow, heaven cannot heal. Scripture, Isaiah 35. 10/30/2001, Windsor Castle. Train yourself for battle. Scripture, Luke 8:16. No man, when he hath lighted a candle, cover it with a vessel, or put it under a bed. How to listen to God. How God gets our attention when he speaks. Recognize his message is the utmost importance. Unity is strength, one prayer ascending from man bowed low in prayer can pierce the highest heavens, bring down blessings, rose when all together pray. All the confusion, distress arise not from defects in the Constitution, but ignorance of the nature of coin. Montel Williams show on dentistry using mercury. Page 2466. Gateway to Financial Freedom. Notes from the tapes. 1787 Constitutional Convention. Picture of a diner. Page 2467. Tape 2. Democracy versus Republic. Unalienable Rights. Testimonies. IRS. Holistic Medicine, Winter 1996. Human body functions on neurological sensors. Tells us about our internal state of affairs. Your future is only a click. Thomas James. Page 2468. Burned out working lately? We want individuals who enjoy working in a professional economy. Picture of a silver dollar. Her Heart. Chapter 2, The Great Income Tax Swindle. Heavy progressive or graduated income tax. Second plank of the Communist Manifesto by Karl Marx in 1848. Framers of the Constitution concerned with limiting power of government. The IRS Bulletin, 1969, approved January 10th, 1969. The IRS Bulletin, page 2469. Power to control beneficial enjoyment. Judicial power in the hands of court. Page 2470. The Star. Social Security flyer. Examination needed for your disability claim. Ben Franklin's life, 1785 to 90, at age 79 and age 84. Communist Manifesto, confiscate property, central bank, controls transportation, agriculture, labor, corporate forces, and education. Page 2471. Index of Life and Careers, Constitutional Convention. Democracy is a low level of servitude, has become instead of a republic. Pledge of Allegiance, Ben Franklin's life, affairs. Joy is gone, 2 wage earners Friday night splurge. Strong sense of hopelessness, miraculous solution for your debt problem. Giant interest costs incurred. Retiring an ocean of red ink. Page 2472. Newspaper printed building permits. Project keeps tax dollars at home. Students who sink deeper. West Side School. Mother fights. 80,000 admirers pack Sioux. Second American Revolution. The Americans win again. Journalists witness cartoon. House Intelligence Committee. Are you suffering from? Nebraska unemployment rate. Page 2473. People win, specially designed. Do your migraines seem like an endless cycle? Civic-minded case hunt. Making the grade coming friendlier to Mrs. Black flat. Costly burial. They lost loves, found worry-free kindred spirit in blunt song. For Rick, outrageous fortune appreciation, Poe. Omaha to explore. Paris power soon. Aim to negotiate compromise. Eat some fish, get some rest. Utah fishing. Show offers art that takes risks and legal trouble. Claire and Richard. Picture of a woman throwing apples. Page 2474. Marlboro Morning. Bombers hope to end tests this week. This detective isn't able to find a coherent plot. U.S. deficit seems to carry little weight with voters. Encore. MS under siege. Your child. Artists are losing the same. Smokers making progress. Picture of a flag. S backtrack on tax is overall economic plus. Picture of a dove flying from a hand. Presenting women who eat 2 cups of love and a dash of humor. Picture of covered wagon. Accommodations. Legionnaire volume 79. Number 9 logo. Plagues of liberalism is not a new phenomenon. Page 2475. Health giving. VA mocks 50th anniversary of the Korean Armistice. Lighting. Lifting. Churches awarded grant for continuing education. Sainthood sought for Kansan. Ranchers scramble. Drives. Victims of unit wants law changed. Broaden. And deceptive diet. Responsibility. Ad apologizes. Battle old home. Jumble puzzle. Mutual targeting. Big market. Opinion live. What age habit? In plant. Search, he's been a harp sale. Begins campaign disabled plan. Our mission is no commission. Picture of a car. Picture of a bed. People's tastes. Simon Says on biotech. Page 24, 76. Picture of a kitten. Oh, maybe just one. U.S. Department of Justice this week declined to comment on the evidence presented against Anderson. Page 24, 77. The members of his own. Above it all, stress, jealousy, family wars win. Anderson opted for the latter and began serious study of the IRS tax codes and the Social Security Act. Anti-establishment tax rebel says he was surprised to discover two things. There is no law that requires anyone to have or utilize a Social Security number. There is no law requiring anyone to file, pay, or report personal income. Other news. IRS reported 1996 more like 45 million. February 12, 2002, helping 2,000 people cheat government out of $30 million in taxes in 1998 to 2001. Anderson was arrested on February 9, 2002. Did not arrest the 2,000 people. August 9, 2002, Anderson approved for Costa Rica citizenship while in jail. October 9, 2002, celebrates 8th-month anniversary in jail. December 3, 2002, extradited to Seattle by the U.S. Justice Department. December 2004, for a speedy trial. April 29, 2005, District Court Judge sentenced. Page 2478. Phone number public knowledge. 10/29/2007, Time Magazine. By facing it at home, hostess gifts to grab and go. Be careful, it belongs. Presidential speech, Libertarians rising. The party that reels in their voters will dominate the future of American politics. Picture of three men, the Statue of Liberty head. Democrats are for big government, Republicans are against it. Democrats treasure civil liberty, Republicans more tolerant of government censorship, wiretapping, and torture. Communitarianism, in the American political context, milder than fascism, the term libertarians use. Emphasize society rather than individual, family, and community nations to individuals. Trump individuals. Page 2479. 10/29/2007, Time Magazine. Computer revolution has bred a generation of smart loners convinced they don't need society, more should anyone else. Experience learned honor is coming to two traditions: how to refuse to give, and dieting their way to gold. Republicans think religion needs more help from society. Democrats are touchier about separation of church and state. Believe in big government or you don't. Don't is libertarian. Libertarians are against government in all its manifestations, against social welfare programs, in favor of self-reliance. Democrats here live and let live attitude towards lesbians. Commentaries tend to be bossy, boring, self-important. Satan unleashed an army of glutton demons in American Christians. Food. and easily to be turned into an obsession. Food can be enslaving as drugs or alcohol. Passion for food is every bit as consuming as the lust for sex, money, fame. Picture of a bow-tied demon. Page 2481. Picture of people. Committee histories. List of banking, housing, urban affairs committees. 2482. The list of committees, foreign affairs, finance. 2483. IRS, list of ministries. Picture of a map of the USA. USA details population, form of government. Picture of a flag. Stars and stripes coinciding with states in the country, 50 states, 13 original states. New York Times on the web. Scripture, Ephesians 6:1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord. Serve wholeheartedly. 2484. Scriptures, Ephesians 6:8. The Lord will reward everyone for whatever good he does. Pray in the Spirit on all occasions. Picture of green leaves. Nature Conservancy. Capitol treasure hunt. Texas love affair. Congress has no intention to pay this. Page 2485. Picture of hands holding a key. To some, it's precious. IRS taxpayer compliance research. Page 2487. Taxpayer compliance measures list and types of compliance. Picture 2487. Picture of a sign, eat the bankers. Creighton base put their money where their students need it, the bill. Cost, Spurs. FEMA asks for return of mistaken payments. Will you go before C? List of committees. Associated Press, top leaders meet. Page 2488. List of committees. 179th, 93rd Congress. Picture of a 19-cent stamp. Picture of a barn. Marketplace people. 2489. Knowing is everything, or isn't it? Overcoming bullying. Assured. Admirable. Took a hit from the ban on talking. Grandma flipped out. Model behavior. Diary of an F. Neighbors. Teed off. Listen to your heart. Give. Desired. Center. Make it easy. Pop quiz. Penny losing its importance, worth 4 seconds of the average American's 4 cents an hour work time. Mint produced 910 pennies for every American since 1982. Mint reported last year there were 8.26 billion pennies in circulation pre-2010. Pennies will join the farthing, withdrawn in 1961 in England. Keith Anderson sentenced 20 years in prison in 2005, fined $63.5 million. Prison sentence longest ever for tax shelter promoters, IRS officials said. U.S. District Court in Seattle. Waking Giant News Service 2005 article. 2023 on the internet. Facebook. Sentencing Keith Eldon Anderson. Editor's note. I attended several weeks of the trial. 11 and 12. 2004 federal court. 6 leaders of Anderson's Ark and Association. 7 weeks. Case began 1999. Sentenced December 28th, 2004. So much for a speedy trial. None of the defendants got a fair trial in either court. Opinion of the writer as witnesses. As in all wars, the first casualty is truth. Trial related to other income tax trials, truth and fraud about income tax never revealed or admitted by the court. Beware, a conviction in this case is not truth nor endorsement of validity of income tax laws, monetary system. Truth about income tax laws and the monetary system was revealed, would have been no trial and no conviction. Be careful. Don't jump to false conclusions. Page 2490. Cult followings keep demand high for out-of-print mother cookbooks. Discovered. Tonsils, what they're for. Talking people are talking about. Raise your glass. Call renewal without surgery. Tonsils are lymphoid tissues in mucous membranes, part of the lymphatic system. Tonsils aid in deterrence of infection in the human anatomy. Tonsils' primary function, vigilant prevention of pathologist invasion of upper respiratory tract, made possible by abundance of the lymph nodes. Tonsils filter out the circulatory lymph of the bacteria, foreign materials from the nose and mouth. Tonsils removed greatly affects the body. Tonsils help in early development of the human immune system. Page 2491. Selected data from Social Security Disability Program, November 1, 2006 graph, 1993 to 2007. Graph of Social Security disability applications, awards, number of payments. 7,000 thousands getting in 2007. 120,000 applications. Shortcut. U.S. Election Assistance Commission Voter Registration Survey. 3/31/2005 deadline. Registered voters for 2002 federal election 2,774,613 active. 2022 $168.42 million people. 2023 population over 18 trillion 257,219,518 in the United States. Okay, page 2492. Picture of autumn leaves. Graph of the average monthly benefit of Social Security disability recipients. 93, $625. 2007, $945. Awards each year. Individual income tax data, 1996, $120.6 million individual tax returns filed. Number of wages, taxes, totals filed, taxable income increased 10.6% to $3.1 billion. Capital gains reported on farms, 1040 increase 62.7% to $6.0 billion. Expected turn gas into cash. Taxable Social Security benefits increased 16.5% to $54.2 billion. Tax credits. How to banish all kinds of messes in a minute. Page 2493. Picture of a basket of eggs, one of them gold. Golden oldies, the sting. Government did not create people, people created government. State government was proper government to set up by the founding fathers. Jury system to nullify anything government did unconstitutional. State government was to over the national government. Oops. Page 2494. Picture of a basket of eggs, one gold, golden oldies, for millions of Alzheimer's families. An important part of the answer is Aricept. Empowered. System will see changes. Minding the gap. Good news gospel. Scripture, Psalms 107:20. He sent his word and healed them, delivered them from their destruction. Jury duty. Questions about reading and understanding the Constitution. A lot of cases. Federal created so Congress could spend money without public knowing it and being taxed. Americans show amazing indifference to the fleecing, explained by their lack of understanding. Cozy contrast between politicians and banking cartel is in little danger of being altered. Federal major concern to continue supplying Congress. Page 2495. Picture of a star. Come out and play today. Get wild. Think of U.S. as a playground where recess never ends. The taste of choice. Non-filers profiles. Fiscal year 1993. A focus on repeaters. IRS creating a non-filer database with information on 6.4 million taxpayers who in 1993 filed 7.5 million returns after the due date. Of the 7.5 million returns filed, 1.7 million filed 2.5 million delinquent. Study to gather info on causes of non-compliance with the tax laws needed. Future research. The voluntary compliance of taxpayers is still in infancy. IRS looking into feasibility of updating the indirect effects. Study a picture of a cloudy sky. Page 2496. As the IRS develops new types of enforcement assistance contracts with taxpayers, estimate how they influence compliance. Impart of the IRS on voluntary tax compliance, preliminary empirical results. IRS believed its activities have a positive impact on the voluntary compliance of the general population. IRS audits seem to be the deterrent. Enforcement and non-enforcement contribute to higher voluntary compliance with tax laws. IRS code. File timely returns, accurate reports, pay required tax. Picture of a whisk broom. Every climate. Good enough for housekeeping.